Welcome to Math Albertoa today. Today we want to look at a question on probability. Okay, and we have the question clearly here. There are 7 red balls, 8 white balls, and 5 blue balls in a box. Now, a ball is selected at random from the box. Find the probability that the first part of the question is that what? Probability that is going to be white. Second part, probability that is going to be red. Third part, probability that it will either be blue or red. And then the D part, the probability that it is neither red nor white. And then the last part of the question, the probability that what you are going to pick is going to be green. Now let's do that together. Okay, so we write out the number of balls in the basket first. All right, so 7, the red balls are 7, the white ones are 8, and then the blue balls are what? They are 5. So we're going to find the total number of balls first. We're going to find the total number of balls. So total. So we add up this and put the total down. Okay, so if you add 7, if you add 7 to 8, you're going to get 15, and then 15 plus 5, you're going to get 20. So the total number of balls in that box is actually 20. Okay, so we'll now start the job. Okay, so the first part of the question says we should find, the A part says we should find the probability that it's going to be what? A part says find the probability that it will be, let's look at it, probability that is going to be white. All right, so probability, the chance that it's going to be white. So at random means you pick without concentration, you pick without looking, or without paying attention. All right, so probability white, it means number of white balls divided by total the possible number of balls in the box. All right, so probability white means what? We're going to collect the number of white balls. They are 8. Number of white balls in that box are 8. So you write 8 all over total number of balls. All right. So total number of balls here is 20. All right. Now, if you want to break it down, 4 can go. 4 in 8. 4 in 8, you have 2. And then 4 in 20, you're going to get a 5. So this is something as 2 over 5 as the answer for the first part of the question. The B part of the question says, find the probability that, the chance or the probability that if you pick a ball at random from the box, it's going to be red. All right, so we're going to say probability red is going to be number of red balls over total number of balls. So we're going to say probe, we're going to write short form of probability, probe red is going to be number of red balls in that box. There are 7 all over total number of balls 20. So we answer the A and the B part of the question. Now we move on to the third part of the question. The third part of the question says blue or red. Yes, blue or red. Probability of getting blue or red. So the C part of the question says probability blue or red. So we're going to have probability of getting blue or red. All right, so this is how we handle this question. So when you see the conjunction or in probability, it means that you are meant to add. So either goes with or. So when you see either or, it means that you are going to add. So you're going to get the probability of what? Of blue and add it to the probability of red. So we are here to find probability of blue. So let's get the probability of blue. So probability of blue or red means probability of blue plus probability of red. So let's do that together. What's the probability of blue? Probability of blue means number of blue ball divided by what? Probability of blue. It means number of blue balls in the box. So probability of blue. All right, divided by, we have All right, so we have this. So probability of blue plus probability of red. So let's come back and find probability of blue. Number of blue balls in the box, there are 5. So 5 over total number of balls, 20. Then plus probability of red means number of red balls. We have found that already. So probability of red is 7 over 20. So these ones are like fractions. They are like fractions actually. So what will happen is that they have the same denominator. So we can add them straight away by saying 5 plus 7 all over 20. That's because even if you take LCM, it's still 20. Okay, so 5 plus 7, that will give us 12. So we have 12 over 20. So if you break it down, you have something simpler. Okay, so what do you think can go? 4 can go into the two of them. So 4 inside 12, you have 3. 4 inside 20, you have 5. That means that the probability of getting blue or red is actually 3 over 5. So this is how we handle a question of this kind. So we have answered the A, the B, and the C part of the question. It's remaining the D part and that of the E part. So the probability of getting what? Neither red nor white. Neither red nor white. So probability neither red nor white is the next question. So probability, since they are neither red nor white, so probability, that's the next question. The next part of the question, that's the D part of the question. Please let me change the color of my my pen. All right, so the D part of the question says probability neither red. Let me be sure of what I'm writing. Probability neither red nor white. So probability neither red nor white. So neither goes with nor. All right, neither red nor white. Neither goes with the word nor. So neither red nor white means that what? It is not red and it's not what? It's also not white. That means that what? That the ball you are talking about is going to be blue, since there are 3 colors. And you say, if you pick, what's the probability that neither red nor white means it's not going to be red and it's not going to be white? That means that it's going to be blue. That means that it's an indirect question on what? On probability of blue. All right, so it's an indirect question on probability of blue. So we're going to say this one now is the same thing as saying probability of blue. So, and what is the probability of blue? Probability of blue is actually 7 over, no, probability of blue is actually 7. Okay, probability of blue is 5 over 20. All right, so probability of blue is 5 all over 20. So neither nor means that if you mention 2 persons' name that, let's say for example, neither Peter nor Paul is here, it means that Peter is not here, Paul is not here, none of them is around. So if you say neither red nor white, it means that it's not red, it's not white. That means that what you pick must be what? Probability of blue. That's why it is 5 over 20. And then finally, the last part of the question says probability green. So we have probability green. Now, what do you think is going to be the answer to this last part of the question? You have just 3 colors of balls in a box. You have white, red, and blue. And now they are saying, what's the chance that if you pick without concentration, that if you pick a ball without concentration, the color is going to be green? The answer to the question is going to be 0. It's 0 because it's the probability of impossible events. Probability of impossible event is going to be what? Is 0. For example, the probability that if today is, let's say for example, if today is Monday, for example, the probability that tomorrow is going to be Sunday is 0 because that's not the way it's meant to be. All right, so the last part, probability of green, is going to be 0. That's because there is no green, or there are no green balls in the box to start with. All right, the probability of a sure event is 1, while the probability of impossible event is 0. Is that okay? And remember, The biggest answer you can get in probability is 1. You don't solve a probability question and get 2, 3, 4, or a negative answer. No. All right, thank you very much for staying to the end. I have something much simpler to give you here to keep you engaged. So ensure you do it and put the answer in the comment section. All right, so this is for you. This is for you. Please do it and then fix the answer in the comment section. Please do it to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you.